Hi, my name is Olivia Schaefer, and I want to welcome you to my e-portfolio. I'm currently studying visual arts education, and so my dream career would be to be a high school art teacher. I'm just going to walk you through my e-portfolio, some of the things that I have made throughout the semester, and my technology beliefs. Um, so for me, I think it's really important to start encouraging technology into the art classroom just because the digital design world and digital art is becoming such a growing industry. I think it's important that my students have the ability to work with some sort of digital tools as ways to enhance their art, just kind of have that background that they can go from, or they can continue to use like the traditional forms of art. But by integrating technology just even a little bit, they have that option of what path they want to pursue. Um, as for my 3 to 4 proudest works, I'm just going to show you my gallery. I was able to use lots of different technology that I had never used before, which was really neat. I was able to create projects that I really enjoyed and I think I'll be able to use in my classroom. So, one of the first ones that I was really proud of was my production task. And production task projects are great for students as a way to show what they've learned using multimedia projects and can have some sort of project that they can show what they've learned and can display and be proud of. For this one, I made a sample video using iMovie of how art has changed throughout time, and I'm comparing and contrasting different works and how society can impact what artwork looks like. So I would encourage my students to use something like this in like an art history class to show what they've learned rather than just writing a paper. They have the opportunity to use their visual skills and their auditory skills, as well as their art skills if they wanted to add in themselves drawing things as well. They could all do this in this one project. The second artifact that I was really proud of was my s'mores newsletter. I had never really thought about newsletters before, but this is a great way to connect myself with my students and the teachers and just get them excited about the year. I was able to add in fun quotes, supply lists, even a fun video of Bob Ross because we all love Bob Ross. Just a great way to introduce my students to the class and get excited. I think I'll definitely be using this because I think it's a great tool for the high school classroom and it's definitely age appropriate. I also was able to do a screencasting, which is what I'm doing right now, which I found a very useful resource that I never really learned about before. You can easily just add the application, start recording, and it records your voice as you move along the screen. One tool that's very useful for art students is Khan Academy. You can easily look up information about art history, artists, art time periods, and this is a source I'd want my students to use throughout the year, whether it's looking up reference or art history facts. So by having the ability to perform and record a professional video of this, my students can access this at any time and have this information readily available. And then my last artifact was the PBL lesson plan. I had never really thought of problem-based learning as being able to apply to an art class, but I was actually able to surprise myself and create a lesson plan in which students had the opportunity to um, work as a real-life artist and think about being an art curator and what goes into creating a gallery. How do you display your work? Like, how can you use technology in a digital portfolio to convey ideas of artwork to an audience? I love that this will give students an opportunity to go whatever path they feel. They can explore their own interests, and there's no right answer. And I think that's a very important thing in art. There is no right answer. Students should have the creativity to explore what interests them and express their emotions in whatever way they see fit. I definitely plan to use all of these technology resources throughout my class. I'm not going to have a huge emphasis on technology just because in my drawing and painting classes there's going to be a lot of hands-on using materials and creating projects in that way, but I think it's definitely important to integrate technology so I can keep up with students as well as other teachers in my field. I really enjoyed W200 and I learned a lot about different technology resources because As shown in my professional development page, I did not have a lot of experience with technology, and now I feel like I've been able to dip my feet into lots of different tools and applications. And so this will definitely be useful throughout my career in college and as a teacher as well.